So with the Higdo residents, what we did was they wanted to keep their existing flooring, but we were changing their footprint. So that was a little bit of a tricky workaround we had to work with. So what we did with them was we opened up the space. They had a kitchen and more of like a sitting area or maybe even a dining room that wasn't being utilized, and we were combining the two spaces so that it would become one room that gets used. The original kitchen was more of a U-shaped kitchen, and there was kind of a separation between the underutilized room and the kitchen by the return that was coming off the wall. And also when you went down a hall right off of that return, it was creating the separation where you couldn't just walk right into the kitchen. So what we did was we opened that up. We made it more of an L-shaped with a nice-sized island that you could sit at. So for the cabinets, we used Dynasty by Omega cabinets, and they did two different colors. So one was a pearl paint, which is more of like a white to an off-white, and then they did an alder wood with a chestnut finish, which gave it a little bit more of a darker brown finish. So we combined the two different colors for their cabinets. So they went with the Dynasty by Omega, which is a durable brand. As far as the construction of it, they do the dovetail drawer boxes, plywood box construction. They allow you to choose the different style of overlay, which is how much the door overlays the face frame. So you can have where you see more of a traditional look with larger gaps, or you can have it more of a modern look where you have very minimal gaps. So the flooring was their existing flooring, and what the contractor did was they had leftovers from their previous installation, and what they did was they saved what they could when we changed the footprint and then used the leftovers to go ahead and fill in all of the gaps. They actually chose their own brands, so the only ones that I was really familiar with was the standalone fridge and freezer. Those were Frigidaire brand, and they were each a 30-inch wide. And so we needed to take into account for the dimensions and the specifications for those two pieces to build the cabinetry around it. So for the countertop, they went with the Cambria brand, which is an engineered man-made quartz. So it's very durable, low maintenance. You don't need to worry about resealing it or stains. One interesting thing that they let us do was on their buffet area, which is off to the right-hand side of their kitchen, which has the darker wood. We put in a matching wood panel on the wall to create more of a furniture look, as opposed to having that white stark wall behind. So it looks a little bit more like a hutch as opposed to cabinetry. Probably would be the 30-inch wide fridge and then 30-inch wide freezer, incorporating enough storage space within their kitchen space with those total of 60 inches of refrigeration, and then also the flooring. Try to keep in mind not to change the footprint too drastically so that we didn't need to do as much patching. They're very happy with the outcome. They love the kitchen, the way it's more open now, that you are able to walk into the kitchen when you come out of the hallway. And then it also incorporates the two rooms, one that wasn't being used, now it's all being used.